Yo, what is going on, Knicks Nation? It's your boy coming to you guys with a brand new video. Today's video is about the trade deadline recap of the New York Knicks. Now, I know that the trade deadline was not what you guys expected, but hear me out. The trade deadline was not bad at all. We came away better than what most of you guys think. Now, let me explain. So, the trade deadline, before we get into it, I just want you guys to subscribe, like the video, and comment. And let me know your thoughts on the trade deadline. 5 subscribers away from 200 subscribers, and it would mean the world. So please go hit that sub button, subscribe, and like the video, because the more you like it, the more it gets recommended, and the more the video gets out to people, so more Knicks fans see it, and we can finally calm down about the trade deadline. Because I know you guys are mad that we didn't get Lonzo Ball, but there is a reason to why, and we'll get into it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the official trade that went down was with the Sixers, Thunder, and the Knicks. It was a 3-team trade where the 76ers got George Hill, the Thunder received Austin Rivers, Tony Bradley, 2 second-round picks, and the Knicks got Terrance Ferguson, Vincent Poirier, up-and-coming draft second-round pick. It's not confirmed. Is it our second-round pick that we gave to the 76ers, or is it their second-round pick? Because we had sent them one in a trade a couple years ago, and we don't know if it's ours that we're getting back or we're getting theirs. But now let's break this trade down. So this was the move that, basically was for Austin Rivers. The main thing was Austin Rivers was sent out. And alongside Austin Rivers, we had to sacrifice one of our beloved Knick player, Iggy Brasdakis. I'm kind of sad that Iggy is gone because I always saw potential in him. I don't know, a lot of you guys didn't think of it. But he was a good shooter. He could shoot the ball. He lit it up in G League. Now, I know the G League isn't the same as the NBA. But he was a shooter. He could shoot the ball, but he wasn't as quick as you need to be to play in the NBA. So the 76ers got him, and I don't know if they're going to keep him. He's probably going to be like the 12 to 14 range. So it's sad to see Iggy go. But we got Teres Ferguson. I don't really like the Teres Ferguson pickup because, how do I put this in the nicest way possible? He is abuser. He's a female abuser. From what I've heard, I haven't really done my research, but from what I've heard, he's an abuser. So I'm not the biggest fan of this trade. I would hope to buy him out, let him sign somewhere else, because I don't really want to ruin the chemistry, which was a big reason as to why a lot of trades that the New York Knicks were rumored in didn't go down, because they didn't want to ruin the team chemistry. Now we also got Vincent Poyer. He's a big man, from France. I think he has a French connection with Frank Ntilikina. I saw a picture where they were on the same team. So I don't know. I think they're gonna buy him out too. It doesn't make sense. We got 3 centers already with Mitch, Noel, and Gibson. I don't understand the Poirier pickup. So I think they're gonna release him, or they're gonna try. Well, you can't trade no more. So I think they're gonna release him, or just let him sit out on the bench. But yeah. So the Thunder got Austin Rivers, Tony Bradley, and 2 second-round picks. I think the Thunder came away with the best. So it's crazy. They have 17 first-round pick and 17 second-round picks in the next 7 years. So 34 picks in the next 7 years. That's crazy to think about. But yeah, let's talk about the New York Knicks. So we gave up Iggy. We Austin Rivers was. It's been a couple of weeks since he was rumored to get traded because he wasn't really playing. He wasn't getting minutes from Tom Thibodeau. And we all knew that during the trade deadline, either he was going to get traded or he's going to get bought out. And I'm happy that we got something out of Austin Rivers, even though we had to give up at Iggy Brasdakis. We got a second-round pick back in return. We also got 2 players that might play, might not play. So we don't know about that. But now let's talk about why we didn't get Lonzo Ball, Victor Oladipo, Drummond, and all those type of players. Even though I didn't think we were going to get Drummond at all. It just doesn't make sense. We got Mitch, Noel, and Gibson, so it doesn't make sense having Drummond. He's not a winning player in my opinion. I just don't see it. I don't like it. But you guys might do. Lonzo Ball, the Pelicans were asking for way too much. From what I've heard and seen in the reports, the Knicks were offering them an offer. They had an offer on the table, and no other team could match the offer, but the Pelicans were just asking for more. And I think the Pelicans definitely messed up. Because Lonzo is a restricted free agent. So that does mean that they can, re-sign him back to however much money they want. But the question is, will they? They got Kyrie Lewis Jr., who they just drafted in the previous draft. They got Eric Bledsoe, and they also got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Very good playmaker, played amazing when Lonzo was out for a couple of games with a hip flexor issue. But yeah, Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Kira Lewis Jr., they both played good. So I would expect Lonzo to get traded, either not to us, but to the Bulls. Even though I didn't want to see him go to the Bulls, but I did expect him to get traded. That didn't end up happening. Now, this is a very good thing, because the thing is, if Lonzo stays with the Pelicans, he's already knows, the reports have come out that he doesn't like playing in the Pelicans, or that's what his father said. So we don't know if it's true or not, or his father's trying to get him to join LaMelo, or the conspiracies, or whatever. But yeah, the good thing is that he didn't get traded to any other team. So he didn't go to the Bulls. I think the Sixers was one. The Nuggets were looking at him, Clippers. But yeah, so none of them got him, and that's a good thing, because he's not going to a new city where, he might fall in love with where he's playing, and will, mostly consider signing back with them. That's a good thing that he stayed with the Pelicans. And we have the cap space. We have $50.6 million in cap that we can spend on free agents. And I definitely think Lonzo Ball is going to be a big part of our free agency, hustle. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this trade deadline. It was definitely on the mid side. It wasn't a good trade deadline for us, but it wasn't bad. It was, if I had to give it a grade, I would give it a C. We made some trades. We got rid of Austin Rivers and Iggy, but we also got back Vincent Poirier, Teres Ferguson, and a second-round pick. So we did get some in return. But let me know what you guys think about this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.